So welcome. Thank you everyone for coming. My name is Sarah Athanas and Groundwork is my business. So I'm the co-founder and the current owner of this business. We just opened in Fall River, so we had our soft opening 1 week ago and we're very excited to be here. This event today is part of Global Entrepreneurship Week, so it's actually an event that's happening globally. And here on the South Coast, we've organized with many partners to do a series of events. So Viva Fall River is here, they're a partner, FRAC, UMass Dartmouth is represented. So there's lots going on around the city. I encourage you to talk to me or Patty or Jackie and hear what else is happening. But this morning, I have the honor of introducing Mayor Coogan, who's going to give a proclamation for this day to be Entrepreneurship Day in Fall River. We're really honored and excited to have the mayor here, and I'm just going to turn it over to him.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Welcome.
All right. Well, I met Sarah in my office a while ago. We sat and talked about her plans for the bottom of the creative class building, and you could tell from her energy and her enthusiasm that she was electric, and I know she will move this along down the road very quickly when she gets up and running, and I do have ultimate respect for people like that because she's trying something different in Fall River, and she's trying to, like I said, move the ball down the road. I really respect her, and she seems like a genuine person, which is also something I look for. So I applaud your efforts, Sarah. Thanks. So I do have a proclamation for this event today, and whereas every day local entrepreneurs combine passion, resilience, and ingenuity to solve hard problems, create products, services, and businesses that will improve all our lives, and local entrepreneurs have repeatedly risen to meet our cities, our nations, and our world's most complex challenges, including, in recent years, the devastating economic effects of the global pandemic, and by recognizing these entrepreneurs and small businesses during the Global Entrepreneurship Week, we acknowledge that they are the engines of our economic progress and the heart and soul of our community. The purpose of Fall River Entrepreneurship Day is to celebrate their contribution and commitment to our community and encourage a local entrepreneurial ecosystem that will empower, inspire, and support new growth, innovation, and success. Whereas Fall River Entrepreneurship Day will be celebrated on the third Wednesday of November, the 16th, 2022. And therefore be it resolved that I, Paul Coogan, Mayor of Fall River, do hereby proclaim November 16th, 2022 as Fall River Entrepreneurship Day in the city of Fall River, and I urge all of our citizens to support small businesses and entrepreneurs across the community. Thank you. They love you. See, I told you that. All right, and I have one other small piece of housekeeping. This person is also a ball of fire. She's around the city all the time. She's very, very engaged. She's very, very active. She had a great event on Saturday night over on Old 2nd Street. I hope some of you got to go by. I have to award her with the mayoral citation, but that's not worded right. I don't have to. I want to, because she does a lot of great stuff in the city. So let it be known that Patty Rigo, in honor and recognition of receiving the 2022 Gateway City Innovation Award, the entire citizenry of Fall River extends its best wishes and expresses and hopes that your continued good fortune and successes in all of your endeavors in Fall River. Patty Rigo.
Such a surprise. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I don't know if you want to say something. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Before you cut out, get a picture of Sarah and
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you go. I
Let's
say it not all the time. I
let's
say
take
so
the
many
picture and then
things.
we'll go on.
You might answer them in the PowerPoint.
Okay,
All
sure.
right. Right.
Thank you. Oh, no, I say something all the time. I just wanted to invite everybody later today at the Viva Fall River pop-up, which is on the corner of South Main and Columbia, 333 South Main. We will be having a Meet the Makers event at the pop-up, and we're going to invite all of our makers to come, and we're going to have an olive oil tasting that's curated by Portugalia, which is another one of Fall River's biggest entrepreneurship stories, I would like to think. And I just want to invite everybody to come to the store and support. We have over 40 different makers, local makers from the South Coast, selling their products, and it's a wonderful thing when we can support our neighbors and our friends in their dreams and their endeavors, and also just get some wonderful, one-of-a-kind things. So thank you all for coming today. Fall River Entrepreneurship Day is every day, really, but it really was my pleasure to submit for the proclamation, because we should take one day to celebrate the people whose courage it's being an entrepreneur is a lot of courage, and it's a lot of hard work, and there are no, when Friday comes, like, oh, the weekend. No, the weekend's just 2 more days to work. But you do it because you love it and because you want to share your talents with people, and I applaud everybody who gets up every day and shares their talents with everybody, and thank you very much.
Forgive me, you might answer some of these in the PowerPoint.
That's
I'll
fine,
just be
yes,
real quick.
yeah.
Sarah, tell me about funding, please, and employees.
Yeah, funding, as every entrepreneur knows, is challenging. So for us, one of the huge supports is we've been a recipient of Mass Development's Collaborative Workspace Grant. We just received funding for this space particularly, so I'll be able to complete the furniture and the fit out for this space. But beyond that, it's a lot of bootstrapping. In the very beginning, I got some friends and family to invest, but it hasn't been easy. Also, not quitting my day job early on was part of the funding strategy. Yeah.
The building has an amazing history, and it was vacant for 20 years. Can you tell us about that, how you transformed it?
Yeah, so this building was built in the late 1800s. It was originally the Durfee Textile School. Interestingly enough, it's a sister school to our space in New Bedford, which was also built in the late 1800s. Then it became Durfee Tech, and I believe that SMU, Southeastern Mass University, and BCC were also in here at one point. But it was vacant for the past 20 years. So it was a huge undertaking to restore and develop the building to be able to be used again. Yeah.
Who should be here? What's an entrepreneur? Who should call you up and say, I need assistance, what can you help me with?
In the case of co-working, the definition for entrepreneur is very broad. I would say anyone that's working independently. Now, after the pandemic, we have a lot of people that are just working remotely at home, and they want to feel like they're part of a community. So those folks are welcome. We have the more traditional entrepreneurs that are starting a business. We have a lot of folks who are more late career consultants. They've really kind of matured through their career, and they're wonderful because they mentor some of our younger people coming up. We also have a lot of small nonprofits that work here, so it's the co-working model makes a lot of sense for them. They have access to large meeting rooms to hold board meetings and things like that. So it's really a diverse mix, which I think is what makes the community so great.